Oh, just got a Pauper article from J-Series84. He is a very good Stompy player, and he's gonna write about Stompy in Pauper, but this is not Pauper, because I'm gonna practice for Standard. And let's see if we run into any M14 cards, because M14 has been tournament legal for a week before the pre-release. That's pretty strange. If you look at Wizard's site, you'll find that it's legal since the 17th, and it was released on the 26th. Hell, I'll show you, because this is a Gruul Aggro video, so it will be extremely short anyway. Magic 2014 Standard legal online. Standard deck construction. This is the official Wizards.com link. Magic 2014 since July 19th, 2013. And that, my friends, are a week before it was released. Okay, let's see if we run into any M14 cards. Skip 430. Militant Bow Reckoner. That sounds like a party. But I can't cast Militant turn 1. Which is a shame. And that's why Militant is not normal in this deck, but I don't own... I don't own the Stormkirk Nobles. Because they are lousy investments right now. So that's why I'm playing Militants and Experiment 1s instead. I have no idea how Experiment 1 can be good enough to play in Gruul Aggro in Modern, but not in Standard. So I think Experiment 1 over Stormkirk Noble is the right call. But these Militants, they should be Hellriders, actually. I think this guy is building for... he's building for a Supreme Verdict, maybe. I have to take that into account. Will I lose 3 creatures to Supreme Verdict? Should maybe I play the Militant instead, but if he's countering here, he doesn't have the Verdict. Syncopate. Well, you can't get that back with your Snapcaster Mage. Lightning Mauler. That's interesting. But I think it's a Reckoner here. And then I'll play Lightning Mauler Militant next turn. If I can. Reckoner. And he lands. Supreme Verdict. No Supreme Verdict. So, do I now beat down with like everybody? It will be a lot of damage. Burning Tree. Burning Tree, Lightning Mauler. I like Lightning Mauler a lot over 5-fist Strike, but I only run the single one. Soul Bonding with Burning Tree, of course. And smack face. Overcommitting to the board. Just a tiny bit. Something is gonna happen to them. Azorius Charm on the Reckoner, maybe? Maybe. Advent of the Worm. Oh, he doesn't have green. Magma Quake. That's not the card you see every day. So I still got to do 5 damage to him, but... oh, I mean... yeah, 5 damage. But my resources are all but spent. No non-American colors here. So what can I expect next turn? What do they do on turn 5? Sorry for the drinking, gotta get my coffee fix. Well, let's beat down. And I'm not committing this last Reckoner to the board. Yet. Azorius Charm. I smell the Azorius Charm. On the Militant. Maybe it's the Searing Spear on the Reckoner. Thing you never like to do, but sometimes you have to. Snapcast Mage. Or not. Maybe. Though it doesn't do anything now. I felt that I was playing extremely slow here, but I'm still ahead of the clock. But I'm the aggro deck, he's the control deck, so that makes sense. Check out the M14 drafts. Especially draft number 1 on the channel. Okay. So what now? It looked a bit desperate, didn't it? Let's just commit. My hand is now known. He has 6 mana, so he should be able to get out of this. Just the Supreme Verdict now is probably game. Swingsis. Oh. The hell? Okay. She is anti-Reckoner thing. Wow. Okay, what do I do against her? I just attack, right? Because one of my Reckoners get through and the others get to do damage too, and then he can't block. Wow. She feels very powerful. I wish I had Gore Clan Rampage here, but he knows my hand. Because I told him. Okay. Are you gonna swing this Revelate? Or are you just gonna kill me? Somehow. It is interesting with America Control. There are many videos of me playing against America Control in this deck already. But they all look different. They're never the same deck. There seems to be many ways of building that deck. And here he is, Mr. Snapcaster. And he can Azorius Charm something, but what do you do with the other? Close. I didn't expect it to become this close. I thought he had this game wrapped up. Oh. That's right. Lifelink. Lifelink and double attack. That's pretty powerful actually. And that means I die next turn, which is pretty bad. So I guess I just attack with the Reckoners, but that's maybe I draw a Searing Spear, maybe he has to block. And thus I have to attack with the Militant as well. But there is no way he can make an error here. My only way of winning is actually to attack with 8 power to win. And hope he horribly miscalculates, but of course he will not. So there's no way the war leader dies if he doesn't decide to block. But even has a trick. Wow, yeah. I am so dead. Aurelia. Not bad. I think I got 2 of her actually. Well. So actually now I could get to bolt him. Okay. What's my sideboarding against America Control? I played this match before. Standard. American Control. I bring in Domris and Skullcracks, but I'm not sure about the Skullcracks. I do take out the Madcap skills though. And the pillars are pretty bad. So they become Skullcracks. Well, let's try that. Domri Raid. Easily my favorite Planeswalker all time, because I never got to play with Jace the Mind Sculptor. So I like Domri. Wow, so many decks using so many decks using really actually 22 decks on MTG Goldfish. Jace the Mind Sculptor is in from the Vaults 20, so he's getting reprinted, and he's falling like a rock. He's down to 43. I am really interested in buying a Mind Sculptor, but I wonder how far he will fall. It depends on if there is another good card in from the vault, but it's just crap otherwise. Finance-wise, they're all playable tournament cards, but their tournament card you can get for 5 cents. He is sideboarding a lot here. And we want to play first. And we need to stop checking prices for stuff. Militant Experiment 1, Searing Spear. There is a flood happening here, but these matchups are hard. So I'm stomping. Casting the Experiment 1. And here comes the Militant. Evolving the Experiment. But that's it. That's all I have. And that might even have been a mulligan, but that's a hard mulligan to take. Yeah, 17 minutes into this video. That's not how long the videos are when I win. I think the Militant is irritating him, but I wonder how good it is. So do we now overcommit? I think we do. Sorious Charm. On the Experiment, right? Is it Charm? These waiting phases are weird. Why doesn't he just F6 here? Sorry that you have to sit around and watch while he slow plays. Mm, 4 turn clock, but those will be 4 hard turns. Really, he went for the Militant instead of the Experiment, so he really hates the Militant. Yeah, Supreme Verdict next turn and I'm shut down. Oh, my 6th land, that's not what I needed. Where is my Rurik Thar? When I need him, I have 6 mana. Could play Rurik Thar. Actually, getting the Experiment 1 to 3/3 at least would be sweet. But that's not happening here. And the Supreme Verdict will just be horrible. There is no love from my deck today. Sorious Charm on the Militant. Calling it as I see it. Well, at least I will draw a creature next time. Flooding. Flooding so bad. Flooding so hard. Four mana. And this might be the turn he deals with experiment 1. And here comes Dryad Militant. Okay, you are allowed to think twice. Oh, that's a pretty good spell to cast in response to the Militant, actually. I did play Clan Defiance in OPRE, one copy of Clan Defiance, and I actually won a game with it, but I cut it since because it's way too expensive. But it was a pretty interesting card for the deck, because you could hit your own Reckoner with it and do double X, and yeah, you could do a lot of 2-for-1s and 3-for-1s even. I'm gonna cast Domri here, maybe not into open mana, but mana will not be open. Mr. Snapcaster Mage. So I'll have to kill the Snapcaster Mage, right? Did I play land? No, I haven't played the land. So Snapcaster Mage dies. And this means I'm gonna get to land Domri. Because I assume he's gonna use his Azorius Charm here. And even if you don't, all I have to do is just to play a mountain and be able to land Domri. Here comes Azorius Charm. Probably on the Militant. And yeah, it's happening again. And that's actually brilliant, because that means an auto hit for Domri. Right? So I cast Domri and get my Militant. Here comes Domri. Hey, it's a creature! And he's back! Domri Raid! Killing control decks since January. Just missed one land drop. Domri boy. Well, do I now Domri? Or actually, I say the Domri. No, I do Domri. Domri Raid. Oh. Mr. Cackler. But Mr. Cackler will not be doing anything useful right now, so we attack. 7 mana for the Hexproof Emblem. I think this game goes to Domri. He did have another Azorius Charm. Or... Whoa! The Angel. I did not expect the Angel. So I should not have Domrid because I could have killed the Angel after combat here. At least I can prevent it's gaining lifelink or something stupid like that. He has like America good stuff here. I need to win this. Will you be going for Domri, sir? Don't you like Domri? Domri's gonna ultimate. Oh, that experiment 1 has been living for a long time without getting evolved. Turn 7 is missing a lander. He's attacking Domri. Yeah, I allow it. And he didn't miss his land drop here. So we Domri. Finding the Reckoner. Which is probably exactly what we need here. Didn't I just learn that I should have Domrid after attacks? Before attacks. Could have another Restoration Angel. Right, so this is a kill then. If he tries to do something at the end of his turn. But I'm sure there is a trick happening here. Wow, 9 minutes ahead of him. It's hard not to check like YouTube comments and stuff when he doesn't do anything. But here he's doing stuff. He's casting another restoration angel. And once again I shouldn't have. But now I really have to save the Skullcrack for the lifelink thing. He's at 6. That's not a lot. But even if he has the lifelink thing now, he can probably counter the Skullcrack. See what he does. Fear lifelink thing. last supreme verdict. Oh, that's a lucky top deck, isn't it? Pretty lucky top deck. Can he counter this? I don't think he can. Okay, we're 1-1. Is this really what I want to be doing? I'm trying out the WUR Chant now. I haven't seen Sphinx's Revelation yet. Tempted by Traitorous Blood, but I still hate that card. Hate it. WUR Chant. I'll try WUR Chant. WUR Chant would have won the game easily here this time. Scaring off for coffee. I'm back and I will mulligan this. I will mulligan this. I will mulligan this. And I will keep this. And that was unfortunate for such a long battle. I'm running 21 lands. Compare this to Pauper deck. And you realize that Pauper deck mana bases are really greedy. Some people think you can play Stomp in Pauper with 16 lands. They will probably learn something watching this video. This is what happens with 21 lands. And of course it's all formality from here, but I'm gonna try to win. Because even if I have 1% chance to win, I need to practice trying to get that 1%. Because in a tournament I can't give up a 1% edge if I want to be a winner. But if he now kills this thing, well, that's all I can do. Such hands. Okay, we got the dried militant coming up for you. Crap. Oh, he doesn't like it. Oh, okay. But how would you counter that? Something nasty. He might magma quake it for 1. No, he's just charming it. What is he doing? No, I was just thinking about Reckoner. But you know what? I'm gonna trample right over Reckoner. What happens then? Reckoner dies, I get 2 for 1, he takes 3 damage. And it's probably worth it to get rid of Reckoner. And in some sort of friendly world you could consider 3 damage to him worth a card. But not when you have mulligan this much. Next time I at least will have the Reckoner. I also look forward to trying out Rubble Belt Raider against him. Wow, he just got 2 for 1 so hard. And that's not what you want to happen to you after you mulligan 3 times. I'll scream if it's another Reckoner. So good. Boros Reckoner. It sure looks like a Reckoner. And it is. What are we waiting for? Okay, well. Oh, +2 vigilance and haste. Well, I can't do anything now. The Slayer strongholds are keeping me down. He's thinking twice, and the long game definitely benefits him and not me. In a real tournament, I would be able to time him out here, but it's a practice match, so he has 8 minutes left. And that will be plenty enough. To get him where he wants to be. Okay, you are getting haste and vigilance. That's just fantastic. And yeah, I guess I will block. And I will have first strike. Will you have first strike? He has 5 cards against my Rubble Belt Raiders now. So why does he do... He does 5 damage to me. Why did he pump the Reckoner? That was interesting. Here comes the Rubble Belt Raiders. And they are not the thing that will win this match. Rubble Belt Raiders have been good some of the time. I'm using them as stand-in for Hell Riders, as I don't want to buy Hell Riders right now, as they're falling like rocks, as they're rotating. And it has been extremely good against creature decks. On Hell Rider level against creature decks, but against control decks, not so much. So like here now, he will just get Searing Speared and look pathetic. But he does run past the Restoration Angels at least. But he can easily get... I've had him as an 8-8 and 9-9 in this deck. And that's pretty good. Sort of like a Janis Pridemate in Soul Sisters in Modern. Faithmender. This guy never ceases to surprise me. Oh my god. Vigilance, Haste and Lifelink. But that does not get around the problem. Flint of Boar, 1 time. War Chant. I'm also full of surprises. What the hell? Green, green. Red, red. War Chant. Though I don't get around the problem, he's doing 5 damage to me a turn. But I need to attack to get the counters. And I need to do it... I need to get to 6 toughness to avoid the stronghold effects. It's not gonna work very well, will it? A Flint of Boar would have been awesome. And actually a Flint of Boar next turn would have been even more awesome. This was better than a Flint of Boar, but now a Flint of Boar will be really strong. Uh-oh. Well, I'll just keep on trucking then if you're going to do nothing. Did you miss? Can you remove it? How big will you get? 5, 5. Oh, I can kill that. Did he forget about the can't be blocked except by 2 more creatures? Even if he did, he has so many ways of stopping the Rubble Belt Raiders here. Does he? Instant speed, it's a Azorius Charm. Maybe an Angel. But the Angel doesn't do enough damage. Oh, it does with this. So, but at least then I get to kill stuff. Yeah, Angel Stronghold, that's it. That's gonna do it. I have to consider not attacking here actually. because the angel stronghold thing will make that thing a 3/5, and then the angel will show up, kill this, I get to kill one of them, so I'm not attacking. Surprised the hell out of him. But here comes the angel. He quakes for 4. And now time is a real factor. Can I win this game when I'm mulliganed to 4? Okay. What? I didn't have the stop sets correctly. But it didn't count. Oh, he syncopated his own spell. Very nice, but interesting. Wow, that was interesting. And not what you want to be doing when you have 3 minutes to win. But actually you can easily win in 3 minutes by just attacking 3 times. And he should definitely be attacking. Rampager. He can't counter Rampager. Should I play Rampager? I'm still falling for the Restoration Angel play. So I am casting... No, wait a minute. I'm not falling for the Restoration Angel play. I am gonna attack. And I can get past the Restoration Angel play. And he can trade. No, he can't trade. So he cannot block. Maybe I set myself up to lose now. Remove the auto yields. I don't want to give him a hint that he is losing on time. And it might be a little pointless to lose against control in the to win against control in the practice room on time, but we are spikes and we want to win. And this teaches you to mind the clock, because the clock is a very important tool in tournament Magic online. Swings his revelation. Finally. For 5. That's a lot. But you still have to win. And now you have the tools to do so. But now I can block the Faithmender. And that was my goal, to block him next turn. Or was it? Yes, it was. $128 and counting. He does get haste and vigilance. That's no great way of using your 5 cards. $110. Yep. I'm gonna take 5 damage here. And now it's all gonna be about preventing him to win for 50 seconds. Gonna stress him out here. And I won this. Wow! You see, fighting after a triple mulligan. And you can win. Or can he finish this? Is it possible? Well, doesn't look like the way, does it? But this is a very important part of playing control decks. You have to play them quickly. And he's giving up. We did win. Wow. Victory! Thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat. I'm done, and I just scratched out the victory from the jaws of defeat with Gruul Aggro versus American Control. Thank you for watching.